Area Football. Now, this is the Area Online and Playback High School Football Game of the Week on Eastern Iowa's high school sports play-by-play leader. Area Football from KMCH Sports is brought to you by the KMCH Sports Boosters and by this week's game sponsors. Now, with all the action, here's KMCH Sports Director John Swisher and company.
Hey, good evening, everybody. This is Kevin Schickman along with Dan McLean up here at North Fayette Valley, covering the Cascade Cougars on a beautiful night for football. Class 2A District 4 gets underway just like all the other districts all across the state of Iowa get started tonight, Dan. And we've got a very impressive, so far, Cascade team.
Cascade coming in at 2-0, 2 shutouts against 2 3A teams. Shut out Maquoketa the first week, 48-0. Central DeWitt, 47-0. On the other side of the coin, North Fayette, always a strong program, and 2A comes in at 0-2.
Traditionally strong, but they were hurt by graduations last year. Their numbers are okay, probably down a little bit like a lot of schools are, but yeah, they certainly are down just a little bit. It looks like Cascade will be receiving, defending the north end zone, going from our right to our left. We've got the nice thing here is they built a new press box across the way for the home team, and this used to be the visitor side. Now it used to be the home side, but they always complain about the wind whipping around these bleachers, and they said, let's move to the other side. So here we are, beautiful press box.
A lot of room, can see the field well. We can sort of see the scoreboard.
Got to lean a little bit, but it works out. Cascade in the visiting white uniforms with the gold pants, the black helmets.
Perfect night out. A little bit of a breeze. North Fayette will have the wind at their back in the first quarter.
And here we go. Underway, and the kickoff by Zach Massman. Squiller up the middle, going to be picked up at the 25, out to the 30. The 35, on his feet, yes, drives across the 35, out to the 37. Return of about 12 on the play. And so the Cougars go 1st and 10 here from the 37. A nice little run back by Mitchell Gibbs. So let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Cougars on offense. Quarterback will be Harris Hoffman. Running backs will be Austin Lawrence. Mitch Gibbs is the other running back. At wide receiver, they'll be rotating in Blake Simon and Derek Kopis. Kopis, that is. Wide out to the left side, on this side of the quarterback, Harrison Hoffman. And off inside, off right guard, tackle gap. Gets out to about the 38-yard line. In the offensive line for the Cougars, DJ Miller, Garen Barber, Derek Coots, Clinton Raker, and Parker Wright. And the 2 tight ends are John Supel and Logan Otting. So 2nd and 7 from the 39-yard line. Beautiful night for football. Probably in the upper 60s now. Sunset about 10 minutes ago. Wide outs to both sides. 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback under center. North Fayette Valley with a 5-man front, dropping back to pass, rolling to the right side. Short side of the field. Ball is going to be caught at the 45-yard line. Knocked out of bounds at the 47. Good for a first down.
So 1 run, 1 pass, first down for Cascade out at the 46.
Reception by John Supel, the 6', 375-pound senior. So 1st and 10 here from the 47-yard line. North Fayette Valley has been giving up a lot of yardage and points early in this season with the non-district action. Wide outs to both sides, quarterback under center. Ball near the right far hash mark. And off the left guard tackle gap and across the 50 down to the 47-yard line. A nice run once again by Mitchell Gibbs.
And that time, Jordan Baumer on the tackle for North Fayette. Baumer, one of the leading tacklers for North Fayette Valley.
Head coach for the Cougars is Tim Frake. Assistant coaches are Travis Andrews, Chris Curry, Casey Honkamp, Nate Meyer, and Ryan Altier. Wide outs to both sides once again under center. The quarterback going from our right to our left. Cougars, a little bit of a counter play off the right side, off the outside hip of the right tackle, inside the down close to the 40-yard line. Should be good for a first down.
And the 3rd run, 2 for the first down on this series of first downs.
Another run there, yes, by Mitchell Gibbs. So counter play that time. The 2 backs side by side. Take the handoff to the left side, come back to the right side. 10:20 to go in our first quarter. We got no score, but Cascade really marching down the field. They've had all positive gains so far in this drive. Wideouts to both sides, ball in the far hash mark out of the I formation. The quarterback under center. 6-man front, handoff left tackle. Ball's up in the air, it's loose, and there's going to be a scramble for it. And that's one of those bad things when that running back gets turned around and he's trying to back up for some more yardage, and it got popped out. And so the Tiger Hawks come up with that funnel and the turnover.
So a 6-play drive for Cascade stopped by a turnover. Turnover's always, of course, a great equalizer. Cascade impressive. Totally put the ball on the turf. Now it'll be up to North Fayette.
So the Tiger Hawks come with a slot on the left side. Quarterback underneath center, 2 backs in the backfield. Very similar to what Cascade ran. Second back through on the left side. Big hole across the 40 to 45. Out to the 48-yard line. Nice run there by Zach Massman, the fullback. And it's good for a first down.
So 1 play, 1 first down. Massman with 159 yards on the season on 42 carries.
What out on the right side here? Cougars up front defensively. 5-man front. Actually, you've got 7 up there, it looks like. And a late handoff and a lot of penetration. That one's going nowhere. Going to be dropped for a 3-yard loss. Late handoff. I don't know if it's going to be a kind of an option play or what, but quarterback just did not give that ball to Massman very quickly.
Zachary Reese and on the tackle for Cascade, several of the interior lines there to stop the running attempt.
Junior Brooks Hovden is the quarterback for North Fayette Valley, 5'10", 155-pounder. Wide out on the left side, wing on the right side, 2 backs in the backfield. Goes in motion, the wing did. Hand off left side, across the 46. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, brings up 3rd down and 10.
And one thing North Fayette hasn't done a lot this year is throw the ball. Now they're in a 3rd and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Defensively, starters for the Cougars. Jacob Rosso, tight end, at defensive tackle. Quentin Ricker. Zach Reese, at defensive tackle. Tom Nepper at defensive end. Linebackers are Logan Otting, Austin Lawrence, Hunter Garrett, and Colby Holmes. Cornerbacks are Derek Kovas and Mitch Gibbs, and the free safety is Blake Simon. Dropping back to pass, quarterback, it's going to be out. A single coverage, overthrows the intended receiver. Would have been good for a first down, but across the down and out right side, it goes in front of us, and it will be now 4th down. So 4th and 11 for the Tiger Hawks. Defense for Cascade prevails with 8:21 to go in our first quarter. So both teams have had the ball, private, but they gave it up. And now with 3 and out for the Tiger Hawks in their black uniforms with the kind of that pretty blue trim and the white numbers. End over end kick down to the 20, and it's going to go all about. So we got a flag out at the 35-yard line. Something happened out there.
It was a low line drive kick, no chance for a return.
And if the penalty is going to go against the Cougars, that happened. It's got to probably be a bad block there at the 35-yard line. Really didn't see a signal other than the point it was against Cascade.
So the ball will be placed just outside the 15, Cascade's second possession.
Starts at 8:16 to go in our first quarter. Beautiful calm night up here, clear skies. Little hazy yet, off in the distance. There's smoke from those Canadian wildfires yet.
Yeah, a lot of weather around. This is a beautiful night for a football game in West Union.
Harris Hoffman, the quarterback for the Cougars, comes up to the line, wide outs to both sides. 4-man front now, 5-man front now for North Fayette Valley. Middle linebacker looks like he might blitz. Handoff inside to the fullback, right side, now across the 15, out close to the 20-yard line. Cougars pick up the first down. That's a potent offense. They're coming off the ball quick.
That was a good run up the middle, opened a big hole.
They've got some size and they've got some quickness there. That's certainly a positive.
Ball now outside of the 15 and about the 18.
8 minutes to go in the first. There's a nice crowd across the way for North Fayette Valley. Wideouts to both sides, the two backs in the backfield. Quarterback under center once again, Harris Hoffman. Hands off to the right tailback and gets out to close to the 24-yard line. Nice little hard run there. Good second effort.
Lawrence on the carry, I think that time, picked up 4.
So now it's 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line. This is a tough district, Dan. We were talking about that before, and it's like you look at these teams up and down the lineup. A lot of tradition. Some of these teams are coming out with probably the best teams they've seen in a few years.
And now you only have 2 teams going to the playoffs, so.
Nice pass there. Oh, it's going to be intercepted. Double coverage. And now North Fayette Valley returning inside the 30, knocked out of bounds at the 32. Ball intercepted at the 50-yard line.
Halfway one on the interception.
Plus a 22-yard return. The ball floated a little bit too much. North Fayette Valley had double coverage. They had a man over and went under, and the man underneath came up, and they batted around like a volleyball. A couple of pats up in the air. He came down with it and angled off to the sideline.
So second possession for North Fayette. This time they start deep in Cascade's territory at the Cascade 28.
One of the big equalizers for teams is those turnovers. Quarterback Brooks Hovden for North Fayette Valley hands off to the right side to Zach Massman, and Massman gets inside the 28-yard line.
And gang tackle there by Cascade led by 45, Hunter Garrett. And it brings up a second down now for North Fayette and 10.
6:42 to go here in our first quarter. No score. Cascade coughing it up twice, once on a fumble, now once on an interception. Wide out to the left side for North Fayette Valley. Ball in the near hash mark going from our left to our right. The quarterback steps under center. Brooke Hovden, the junior 5'10", rolls to pass. He's going to let him fly across the middle. Man falls down.
Flag on the field.
Flag right at the line of scrimmage. Ball overthrown into the end zone.
Out on the wing, Gunnar Rogers was wide open for North Fayette. He was the man in motion.
Mac Whelan was the intended receiver across the middle. He slipped and fell, though, but no one was going to catch that ball. So a penalty goes against North Fayette Valley, and it's going to be a holding penalty. Back it up 10, back now out to the 36-yard line. 6:12 to go in our first quarter here.
Now second and 18. That's a long ways to go for a team that doesn't pass very much.
No, they have never been traditional. They have always been pushed the ball on the ground. Twins to the far side of the field. Two backs in the backfield, quarterback under center. The backs are offset in the backfield. Quarterback slant pass across the middle. Nice slant pass. Gets upended, but not before he gets down to the 24-yard line.
So quick hitter that time, pick up 12 for North Fayette. Got a little over half back.
Gunnar Rogers, the receiver there, got upended. Nice low tackle, flipped him up there and around, and he lands down on his shoulders. But it's now ball sitting at the 25-yard line, 3rd and 7. Big play for North Fayette Valley. Two backs in the backfield, wing on the right side in tight. Second man through, busts around the right side, inside the 20. Still on his feet. It's going to be close to a first. I'm going to say he's going to be a little bit short, but this is more than likely 4 down situation here. Ball inside the 20-yard line. It's going to be spotted shy of the 19-yard line.
Tackle that time led by Blake Simon for Cascade. Couple people in on the tackle. Brings up 4th and 2. You would assume they'd go for it.
Well, North Fayette Valley here, surprising coming out, throwing a couple times. Maybe they've had to go to the drawing board and say, we got to throw a little bit more. We know we're 0-2 in non-district action. Here they're going to go for a wing on the right side, two backs to the backfield. Single back directly behind the quarterback. The other one off to the left tackle. Hand off inside, and he's falling forward. A good second effort. Should have got it on that second effort. Cascade had him stopped. They had him stopped at the line of scrimmage, but he turned and rolled around. Fell forward. It's going to be good for a first down.
Good surge that time by the Cascade line. Just couldn't bring them down.
Zach Massman, the fullback, 5'10", 180-pound junior, came up there and got stood up, and he found a slot and fell forward. Actually fell backwards for that first down. So 1st and 10, North Fayette Valley. Wing on the left side, the two backs in the backfield. End in tight on the right side. Quarterback under center. Going from our left to our right. We've got no score in the first quarter. Another pass play on a slant pass. Oh, coming out and making a big hit. It was the free safety, it looked like, for the Cougars. Oh, that was tremendous, coming up and making that big pop with that shoulder there.
Closed in a hurry to prevent the reception.
Jared Kopitz with that breakup, and so it's now 2nd down and 10 in our first quarter.
6 plays on the drive so far. North Fayette from the 38 down to the 17.
Wing on the left side, two backs to the backfield. Quarterback drops back. Going to be a counter play. Big hole off the left side, right inside the 10-yard line. Wide open. Looks like maybe a possible trap play off the counter.
Mac Whalen on the carry.
And so, North Fayette Valley moving. A big story right here this first quarter so far are 2 Cascade Cougar turnovers. One a fumble and one an interception. And the ball has now, since then, been in the Cascade territory for most of this quarter.
So another 3rd and short now. Had 3rd and 8 last time.
Wing on the left side, wing left right side, and end inside on the left side. Two backs to the backfield in tight as well.
Whalen again has the first down. He's inside the 5.
North Fayette Valley really doing a good job of some counters here. It's not that first drive. They set up the first drive during the first possession and the first man forward. Now they're starting to operate and getting Cascade to flow with that first man through, and they're using those counter plays. 3:37 to go here in our first quarter. It's 1st and 5 from the goal here. Off left side, and the Cascade defense prevails.
Couple tacklers in on the play on that for Cascade. Interior line did a nice job of shutting down any hole Whalen had.
Cascade has not been scored on this year. First night of district action, though. And North Fayette Valley inside the 5.
Be 2nd and 4, 2nd and goal. Just at 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Wing inside on the left side, the two backs to the backfield, offset to the right side, quarterback. Hands off, second man through the left side. This time, Cascade comes up with some great penetration. And coming up there and making a big hit in the backfield was Reed Roush. So coming up there making a big stick.
So Roush nice through, throws him for loss. Now a 3rd down. Ball back at about the 7.
At the 7-yard line. Cascade's defense prevailing here. It's always tough when you get that goal line stance. Have come up a great play here, and they've come up time and time here. Here we go. Winging 2 wings on the right side. Single back in the backfield. Quarterback rolls off to the right side. Going to pass to the end zone. Intercepted. In the end zone. Out to the 10. 15. The 20. Still on his feet. Fumble on the play. But they've got it. No, Cascade prevails. Holds on to it. So a fumble and recovery, though. First interception in the end zone. Then brings the ball out to about the 22. And I believe it was 22, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
It was. Yeah.
So Mitch Gibbs with a nice 22-yard return from the end zone. And so 1st and 10 Cascade Cougars. So now we've had 3 turnovers. Cascade with 2, a fumble and an interception. And now the North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks with a interception in the end zone. 2:11 to go in our first quarter. No score here from North Fayette Valley High School in West Union. 2 backs to the backfield, wide outs to both sides. First man through on the left side. We got a flag at the line of scrimmage, out to the 24-yard line.
And it looks like it'll come back.
Yeah, let's see where it goes here. Holding on the Cougars, so we are going to march it back.
Second penalty for Cascade. Gibbs was the ball carrier. Had a nice game. Interior of the Cascade line doing well, opening holes here in the first quarter. They've been able to push North Fayette away from the ball and had good runs on the inside. The turnovers have just been the difference maker so far. No one able to score. 3 turnovers in the first 10 minutes of the game.
1st and 15 from the 12-yard line. Wide out to the left side. Trips on the right side. Shotgun, single back in the backfield, standing up next to the quarterback. And they're going to hand off to that single back, and North Fayette Valley right there going to make the stop at the 15. That's one of those plays, Dan, boy, it looks like a pass play, but a lot of times they do that to spread that defense out.
And the North Fayette team wasn't fooled by the counter. They were waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. And the ball will be at the 15 now with a second down and about 12.
1:24 to go in the first quarter. No score here. It's actually turning out to a defensive battle plus 3 turnovers, which is probably uncharacteristic for both teams. 2 backs to the right side. We're going to go trips to the right side now and a single back to the left side. We got 5 guys at the line of scrimmage in the middle there in the hash marks. Shotgun. Quarterback going to rush it to the right side, short side of the field, turning it up at the 20. And he's still on his feet across the 25.
Should be a first down, 15-yard gain.
Excellent run by Harris Hoffman. Hoffman now is just a straight quarterback keeper up the short side of the field. You know, when you spread that defense out so wide and get trips on one side, 2 guys on the other side, it's going to give you some gaps there, and that's exactly what happened. He knew where he was going to go to. He knew before anybody else. Of course, he's coming to the short side of the field.
Third first down for Cascade. They're out at their own 29 now.
57 seconds to go in our first quarter. We've got no score here. First and 10 from the 29-yard line. Trips on the right side, so go back on the left side now. Winging the left side in, handoff now to the fullback in the backfield. Across the 30 out to the 33-yard line. That's run by Austin Lawrence, the running back, a 6'1", 215-pound senior. That's one of the bigger fullbacks I think I've seen in a while, 6'1".
And a pickup of 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 8 as the clock ticks down under a minute here.
At the 32-yard line. 2nd and 8, and that looks like we may get one more play off here. If not, it's going to be a penalty. So trips on the right side once again. Ball between the hash marks. Wing on the left side. Wide out on the left side. Out of the shotgun. Quarterback up. Bad snap. He's going to run with it, and he's going to down it, actually. He probably dropped his knee down when he picked that ball. That ball was hiked back there, and he scooted down and picked it up, and that's where he's down. Yeah, it blew it dead.
So we'll go from the 32 back to the 27, give it a loss of 5, and bring up 3rd down now.
And that will be the last to play of our first quarter. Our score at the end of 1 is still, of course, scoreless here from North Fayette Valley. This is Cascade Football on 94.7 FM KMCH.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
Welcome back to North Fayette Valley High School in West Union, Iowa. We've got no score here. Now the score is 0-0. It is a score, but no one put any points on the board. 2 turnovers for North Fayette, or for Cascade in the first quarter. 1 for North Fayette Valley. Here we go. Trips on the right side, wide out on the left side, out of the shotgun. Quarterback now going to run out the left side, going to toss it to the back in the backfield. On the short side of the field, gets out to the 35-yard line. So that run there by Reed Roush.
And I assume they'll count that as a pass. It looks like it was a forward toss. Not enough for the first down. Brings up 4th and 5.
So 4th and 5 at the 34-yard line. Single man back for North Fayette Valley. Gunnar Rogers standing back at the 30-yard line. Wide out, yeah, here we go. Punter back standing back at the 22-yard line for Cascade. Good snap. It's going to be a fake. No, then he gets it off. And it's going to be bouncing at the 35 out to the 30. So that's one of those options where you snap it, you run out to the right side, thinking, man, can I make that 5 yards? And he took about 3 steps and then got the punt off. But as a result, there's no return on the play.
And North Fayette now takes over in their own territory, unable to score last time after getting good field position in Cascade's territory.
So 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line for North Fayette Valley.
11:08 to go, second quarter.
Beautiful night here for football. Big crowd across the way here. North Fayette Valley does support their team, as the Cougars do. Nice crowd below us here. Handoff inside. First man through on the right side. Off across the 30, out to 35, and a late flag. A very late flag. Whistles had already blown dead, and then we had a flag.
Looks like Mossman was the ball carrier.
And it's going to be a personal foul against North Fayette, or against Cascade. That's about the only thing that can happen after a late. I mean, the whistle's blown dead, and then you've got a flag. That's about the only thing that can happen, really. So 15-yarder here.
So 7-yard gain, then the 15-yard penalty out to the 48.
Yeah, that was a personal foul. Of course, whatever happened, they had their backs to us. We couldn't see. But here it is. 1st and 10 at the 47 with 10:58 to go in our first half. No score. Now North Fayette Valley with trips on the left side, wing on the right side, single back in the backfield, quarterback under center. Dropping back to be a reverse play out to the 49. So the trips on the left side turned up being lead blockers for that wing on the right side that came around and took the handoff.
45, Hunter Garrett in on the tackle. Pickup of 2.
That's Max Whalen with the carry. So at the 49-yard line, 10:23 to go in our first quarter. Interesting game. I wouldn't have thought it could be quite this way yet, Dan.
Now turnovers will do that for you.
3 backs are evenly standing behind the quarterback at the 45-yard line. And then one on the left side takes the ball. It's going to be a reverse around the right side.
Mossman with the run.
Out to the 48.
Lawrence on the tackle.
So North Fayette Valley, instead of running it right up the gut, they're doing a lot of counter plays, doing a lot of reversals, using a lot of passing to kind of keep keep Cascade off balance.
Pick up a 4 that time. Ball now in Cascade territory.
So this is really kind of unusual. This is a different offense than what we've seen North Fayette Valley run in the past. 3 backs across the backfield once again, standing in side by side. Quarterback hands to the right one, who comes on the left side, the 2 league blockers. And this time, Cascade is right there to make that play, coming up and making that big stick.
45, Hunter Garrett on the tackle. Prevents the first down, sets up 4th and 6 after the loss of 2.
So we're going to have a punt on this play as well. So, again, Cascade, this is no score. No one scored on the first 2 games here. And they're making it tough for North Fayette Valley as well. 4th and 5 at the 48. And we've got a man back at the punter standing back at the 40. But you never know at midfield like this. And they're going to play field position. Nice booming kick. Fair catch called. And goes back a little bit and catches it at about they're going to say at the 14.
Good rush that time by Cascade. Almost blocked the punt. So Cascade will take over 1st and 10 pretty deep in their own territory at the 14. 8:43 to go in the first half. Cascade's moved the ball pretty well, stymieing themselves a couple times on turnovers.
And the turnovers are things you can take care of. Those things will go away eventually, hopefully, right? 8:43 to go in our first half. No score here at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Harris Hoffman steps to the line, out of the eye, wing on the right side. Wingman goes in motion from right to left. Tailback comes in with the ball, leading behind the fullback, and at the line of scrimmage, they come in there. Nice little slant by that nose for North Fayette Valley, and they catch him right at the line of scrimmage. So it's 2nd down for North Fayette Valley, for Cascade, with 8:19 to go in our first quarter. It's a big game. You never know, because there's a lot of good teams here. Walk-On's good in this district, and you just don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, you want to win this early one. Counter play. Rolling his way around, did a 360 on his feet, falling forward at the 20. Didn't pick up the first down.
But a good gain of 5.
That was a nice run.
Bring up a third down now.
Let's see, who caught
3rd and 4.
I couldn't get the number of that guy.
I think it was Lawrence on the run.
Okay. So it's 3rd down and 4 at 20. We got actually no wind here at all. Clear skies, completely clear. Trips on the right side, wide out in the far left side, out of the shotgun, single back, standing to the right of the quarterback. Takes the snap, going to pass across the left side, and there makes the catch at the 30s, the 35s, the 40s. Caught from behind and taken down at about you're going to say right at the 49-yard line.
29-yard gain for
Derek Nepper.
Number 7.
There are 2 defenders in the vicinity, but that backman, he came out.
Now we have a flag.
Oh, that's going to come back. One of the biggest plays for Cascade tonight. Going to be called back with a penalty.
And the North Fayette defending back made a mistake. He broke too late on the ball. I think he was looking for another pick and didn't get there in time. Allowed the receiver to get open and move for a big gain.
That was a holding penalty for Cascade, and they're going to take a timeout. We'll take a break, too, with 7:17 to go in our first half here for North Fayette Valley. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your home for the best high school sports coverage in Eastern Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Pass across the middle is going to be incomplete, wide open, and possibly a touchdown there for Cascade. Logan Otting, nobody between him and the end zone.
And just a little bit overthrown. Good design play, though. 4th down and 3
at the 21-yard line. Yeah, Coach Frake took off his headset, and he's marched away from everybody else. Yeah, not too happy about this. Wide out on the left side here.
Better to talk to yourself, I think, than say something to your players that you'll regret later.
This is straight traditional punt here. Nice spiraling kick, nobody back. Going to bounce at the 40, down to the 35, and blown dead at the 34. So a nice punt there for the Cougars.
And North Fayette now will take over and trot out their offense.
Harris Hoffman that time. This time, North Fayette Valley brought everybody up. And as a result, that was just a straight traditional punt.
I don't think they wanted to see a fake there.
No, I don't think so. With 3 yards, though. The way they ran that play last time, that would have worked.
And it certainly cost them some yards on the end of the punt as the ball rolled about 10 yards.
So at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 at the 34 with 7:03 to go in our first half. No score. 3 backs across the backfield, standing side by side behind the quarterback. Rolls out. Going to be a pass play. Steps in the pocket. Man wide open and nobody between him and the end zone. Ball overthrown by a good 4 yards, though. Dylan.
He was 10 yards open and the ball was 10 yards past him.
Yeah. Dylan McGuire was the intended receiver there. Wide open. Wide open. No play. So here we go. 2nd and 10 at the 34 with 6:58 to go. Twins on the right side and in tight on the left side. 2 backs in the backfield. The quarterback under center drops back. passing play, a little bit of a crisscross on the far side of the field, caught at the 40, out to the 35, 45, that is. Good for a first down. So simply the wideout came across in, and the slot man came out left, was wide open, and that's where it was. That's where the first down was going to be.
And it looked like receiver there came up limping a little bit, number 23, Max Whalen.
And then North Fayette Valley has been relying on Whalen quite a bit. 1st and 10 at the 46 with 6:37 to go in our first half. Wing on the right side, end in tight on the left side. Out of 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback drops back. Going to be a dropping back more. Looks like a possibility of a screen. No, nothing going on here, and he gets rid of it. And they're going to say he's down. They're going to say the quarterback got caught from behind, and he touched the ground before he could get rid of it. Going to be a loss of about 11. So doing what he could there.
Thomas Napper with the big pursuit that time. Shut down the pass attempt. It'll bring up 2nd and 22.
Brooks Harden doing the best he could do there, but boy, he had a guy on his back, and it simply was too much for him. Just too much.
Assumption ahead of West Delaware, 7-0 early.
Man in motion once again. Your quarterback dropping back again. Man across the right side, going to be incomplete at the 30. It's a little bit of a short.
And that'll bring up 3rd and 22. And Kevin, how often have you seen North Fayette pass 3 plays in a row?
This is more than what they've paced past in some seasons.
East Buchanan leads North Lynn 14-0 in the 2nd quarter.
That's another big game. That's that district's loaded with talent as well.
Lisbon wins by forfeit over Starmont. Those are the scores we have so far on the KMCH football scoreboard.
3rd and 22 from the 34 with 5:48 to go in our first half. Wide out to the left side, ball in the near hash mark. Twins on the left side goes in motion. Slot man does. And a big pass play up the middle out to the 40.
And I think that was, let's not have a turnover. We'll run up the middle. Hunter Garrett with the stop for Cascade out at the 40. A pick up about 5 yards.
Zach Massman, the fullback, with that run.
4th and 16 now.
5:25 to go here. And we're going to have a punt situation here. Deep man sending back at the 30. 12, inside the 30, that is, for Cascade. So it looks like they're going to go back for a return. Nice high kick. Going to try to run it back here. Bobbles it. It's on the ground. Has a dive back at the 18-yard line.
Lawrence falls on it wisely after not being able to field it cleanly.
Ball kind of drifted over his left shoulder a little bit, so he couldn't catch that square on. He had to kind of angle back and pull it in, kind of like a outfielder running over for a deep fly over his shoulder, and just couldn't get it in there. That's tough to do.
And he did a nice job of falling on it.
Yes.
And Cascade takes over now with 5:07 to go in the first half. And now teams are looking at not making a mistake. That's what the series has looked like the last couple.
It's all about keeping that field position, isn't it? Quarterback under center. Hand off inside to the fullback. No gain on the play. Lawrence on the carry, gets out to close to the line of scrimmage. Might have lost one on the play. So North Fayette Valley, this team does not look like a team that's 0-2, Dan. It doesn't look that way to me.
Well, they played some tough 3A teams coming in that
right.
are going to give you problems.
Yeah.
Early in the year, they played Decorah and Waverly Shell Rock, and those two teams usually are pretty good in their own right in Class 3.
2nd and 9 at the 20 with 4:29 to go in our first half. It is Cascade football. Quarterback drops the pass. Across the middle, it's going to be caught at the 34. This tackle on 35, the 40. Out to the 44-yard line.
24-yard gain for the first down.
So a quick hitter on a slant. The receiver was John Supel.
John Supel, the leading receiver, has 7 catches coming into the night on 276 yards and 1 touchdown. Picks up a first down out at the 44 for Cascade with just over 4 minutes to go in the half.
Wideouts to both sides, 2 backs in the backfield here. North Fayette Valley with a 6-man front. Got 3 linebackers. And almost a quarterback getting stripped, and they hand off inside quickly, though. And they get the handoff quickly and diving forward across the 50 down to the 44-yard line. That would have been Mitchell Gibbs.
And a quick hitter pickup of about 6 to bring up 2nd and 4.
The North Fayette Valley with some good penetration there. Playing some pretty good defense here.
Now the clock becomes a little bit of a factor with 3.5 to go and the ball at midfield for Cascade.
Again, keep in mind that Cascade's given the ball up 3 times, 2 fumbles and 1 interception, and North Fayette Valley with an interception in the end zone. Toss to the right side, still on his feet and trying to get some more yardage. Nowhere to go with it. Austin Lawrence did a 360 spin, probably in about a 5-yard circle, trying to find somewhere to go with it. And finally made that little bit of a loop and then pulled it tight and got down to the 48-yard line.
That was about a 25-yard run for a gain of 1.5 yards.
So 3rd and 3 at the 48. 2:54 to go in counting here in the first half. Wide out to both sides. Ball in the hash mark. 2 backs to the backfield. 4-man front for Cascade. And we've got a flag before the play got off. Illegal procedure will be against the Cougars.
And that'll make it 3rd and 8. Take the ball back to the Cascade side of the field.
There was a blitzing linebacker coming up here, so perhaps one of the guys kind of jumped because I think they had that time pretty well. That linebacker came up there hard, and I think that might have been the reason why they jumped.
Clock continues to move under 3 minutes now, about 2.5 to go in the half.
So at the 48-yard line, 2:32 and counting. Ball has most of this game has been in Cascade's territory. Trips on the left side, wide on the right side. Out of the shotgun, quarterback rolls to his left. A good block, and then now you get a stiff arm on the left side. He's going to get rid of it, and it falls incomplete.
Good effort to get rid of that without taking a big stop. Sack stops the clock with 2:14.
Harris Hoffman had a stiff arm, holding off the defender who was driving him further and further back, and he was just looking for a place to throw the ball out there, and got it out there in between some offensive and defensive players just to keep the ball from the sack. So 4th and 7 at the 48. North Fayette Valley will get the ball back with about 2 minutes to go here. It's going to be a fake. Left side man wide open. It's going to be caught at the 30, down to the 25, the 20, the 15. Outstanding play that time.
40-yard gain.
North Fayette Valley had come up there to take away the run. And then the pass and the reception by John Supel, who typically runs tight end, was on the left side. Wasn't the wide man. He came up from the line of scrimmage and went down and out, and there was nobody within 15 yards of him. Beautiful floating pass, ran under it nicely. And so North Fayette Valley gets surprised here. Cougars, 1st and 10 from the 12 with 1:53 to go. They used 1 timeout in this half. Trips on the right side, while on the left side, out of the eye. Shotgun, that is. Quarterback hands off the fullback, right guard tackle gap inside the 10. Down to close to the 8. They're going to try to pound it in.
Pickup of about 4 for Lawrence.
So a nice variety. Special teams coming up for the Cougars. Big play there. Well, you can see there's kind of a chess game going on in the punting situation. The Cougars rolled out for 1 time, then he punted it. Second time, North Fayette Valley took away the run, and they just straight punt. This time they anticipate North Fayette Valley pinching in, and that's exactly what happened. Shotgun, quarterback, hands off left side. Ball handed off down to Mitchell Gibbs, maybe gained down close to the 5-yard line.
Where's that time for North Fayette?
Under a minute to play here. No score, but North Fayette Valley, their heels in the end zone as the Cougars are knocking on the door. Courtesy of a punt situation here that turned into a fake and a big play. Timeout on the field for the Cougars with 48 seconds to go. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH.
48 seconds to go, 3rd and 4 from the 6-yard line.
10th play of the drive. Has had the ball here the last 5 minutes of the second quarter.
Looks like twins to both sides with a different look here. Twins to both sides out of the shotgun. Single back in the backfield next to the quarterback. Motion from slots right to left. Quarterback keeper right up the gut, leading the fullback down to the 3-yard line. Run there by Hoffman. The lead back there, the fullback leading the way, but North Fayette Valley came in behind, just like floodwater sweeping in. And now a big decision here, 4th and 1 at the 3, 32 seconds to go. You're on the road. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Second 4th down, they'll have gone 4 in a row, and they'll take a timeout.
And that should be their 3rd timeout, I believe, with 24 seconds to go.
Won't need a lot of them in the last 24 seconds.
And that was an unusual situation, too. It almost looked like, it wasn't quite the wishbone, but they had the two backs in tandem, and next behind the quarterback, and they had the ends in tight, which was something different than what North Fayette Valley probably anticipated, as Cascade had been spreading the field out so well with the trips on one side and the back on the left side, and now they're getting inside the 3, came up with another different look here, and but Cascade's the team that called timeout.
We're still an assumption of both scored. It's now assumption 14-7. And Waverly Shell Rock has taken a 7-0 lead in the second quarter over Independence. Union out on Monticello 21-0 in the first quarter. East Buchanan continues to lead North Lynn 14-0 in the second quarter.
So this is the wishbone. Looked like the wishbone. I want to make sure it is the wishbone. Wishbone formation, and inside on the right side. Quarterback under center with the long count. And up left tailback. Gets tripped up at the line of scrimmage. And North Fayette defense prevails. North Fayette Valley defense prevails. So the Tiger Hawks come up with a huge tackle in the backfield.
And it was run right, and the left side of the line broke through and got Gibbs before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
I believe it was Drew Berger with the tackle there for North Fayette Valley with 21 seconds to go.
So a 4-minute and 46-second drive comes with no points, an 11-play drive.
Quarterback under center here. They're at the 4-yard line. I doubt you're going to see much more than just a touchdown with the knee, and that's what they do. They drop back, and 17 seconds to go, and that will bring our half to a close here.
Pretty exciting first half without the benefit of a score. We'll see what the second half brings.
Much different than what you maybe anticipated with the Tiger Hawks of North Fayette Valley 0-2 and the Cascade Cougars 2-0 and unscored upon. And here we are at halftime. It's 0-0. We'll take a break and come back in a few minutes. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory certified technicians you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at ForBrown.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
At Telke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TelkeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Telke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your new West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Sode's Green Acre, located in Guttenberg, offers a fun shopping experience for the entire family. Retro candy, unique gifts and toys, gourmet foods, coffee and tea, top shelf spirits, craft beer and wine, plus a cafe with full bar service. Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg. Find them on Facebook.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Athletes strive for excellence during competition. F&M strives to exceed clients' expectations. Whereas athletes and teams focus on the score, F&M focuses on the success of our valued clients, one relationship at a time. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
Voice of the Hawkeyes, Gary Dolphin. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eastern Iowa's high school sports play-by-play leader, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Halftime here from North Fayette Valley High School in West Union. 0-0 the score. 3 turnovers for the Cougars. 1 for North Fayette Valley. Great fake punt by the Cougars. Gave them the chance to maybe go ahead here right before the half come to a close. But other than that, ball has pretty been in Cougar territory of North Fayette Valley. Surprising a few people. Dan, they played a couple of good teams, but they got beat pretty handily in the preseason games. And the Cougars, on the other hand, not scored upon 2-0. And here we are, first game of district play, and our score is 0-0.
And North Fayette has hung in there because Cascade turned the ball over a couple times early. Cascade dominant, really, on the field. They have over 150 yards of total offense, have controlled the ball a little bit longer than North Fayette. North Fayette, of course, had a long drive, but threw an interception in the end zone. I have North Fayette with only 63 yards in the first half. They got to start a couple times in the Cascade side of the field, just were unable to convert. And Cascade, on the other hand, probably a little better balance, ran for 113 yards, threw for about 58 yards. Had a couple penalties that didn't help them. The turnovers the first two series really set them back, but their defense bared up and kept North Fayette out of the end zone. So pretty exciting first half for a half without any score. Both teams a little bit ahead on defense, and they were on offense. North Fayette, you can tell, is a little different than they've been the last 10 years. They're throwing the ball more, running more misdirection plays, trying to open up the Cascade defense. Cascade's actually been the team that's been better at pounding the ball in the middle for games and trying to pound out first downs.
North Fayette Valley using a lot of deception instead of running right up the middle. They ran up the middle early on and saw they couldn't do it, so they went to these counters and reverses and mixed some passing in. Both teams with one chance in the red zone. North Fayette Valley, the interception, and of course, it's in our half. Cascade down. So we got an interesting second half on the way here. Beautiful night yet for football. We got a lot of shorts out there running around, kids running around on this beautiful complex track, and it's going to be an interesting second half here. So we'll take a break and get ready for that second half. Our score is 0-0 here at North Fayette Valley High School. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM KMC.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mursh and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at AmericanTrust.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Hello, everybody. This is Gary Dolphin, voice of the Iowa Hawkeyes. You're listening to the High School Area Game of the Week on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Welcome back to North Fayette High School. North Fayette Valley High School, that is. Great night for football. Good crowd on hand. Great football game below. A lot of offense, even considering the fact that we've got no score on the board. This hasn't just been 1, 2, 3 and out. It's been both teams have been moving the ball up and down the field. Some turnovers, some good fourth down stances by both teams. It's been quite a game.
Well coached, both teams have utilized some trickery to their benefit.
So here we go. We're going to have the North Fayette Valley. We'll be receiving from the right side, going from our right to our left, which is the end zone. And so going to be getting underway here. The kicker for Cascade, Luke Bertling, hasn't got to kick off yet, of course. No score here. And North Fayette Valley got the opening kickoff, had to kick off. So here we go. The quiet before the storm.
And the wind kind of blowing from left to right with Cascade getting the wind in the third quarter. Nice catch by the return man.
Out to the 25 and the 30. And so a return of about 15 on the play. Line drive shot going to be caught.
Mugler with the catch and return.
So 1st and 10, North Fayette Valley. So Coach Leap wants to get a score on the board here. Both teams, this is really pivotal. For a tough conference, district that is, you got to want to win. You got to win this first game. It's big. Everybody's behind the 8 ball.
Well, you have walk-on. Beckman should be in the hunt. Cascade obviously in the hunt.
Flag it.
We have a penalty.
Hand off inside and know where we're going with it, and they let them fight it out. Out to kind of like a hockey. The flag is thrown long ago, out to about the 35-yard line. It's going to go against the Tiger Hawks. So we're going to bring it back.
Kind of like a lacrosse scrum there. The ball just kept moving in the middle of a pile of both teams.
Refs just sat back and just kind of let it go. It's like, hey, it's going to come back, whatever you do.
And now the second half, it'll be a fine line, whether you push the offense or you try to avoid mistakes. Cascade certainly the more explosive team in the first half. Showed a lot better offense.
Wide out left side, wing motions from right to left, gets the ball, come around the left side, tries to cut it up behind the left guard, and no gain on the play there. The carry by Mac Whalen. So it's at the ball sits at the 20 once again. 1st and 10 at the 20. Actually, second and 10 now.
Should be 15. They had the.
Well, they got it down. I think actually scoreboard's kind of. They got it at 10.
Yeah, the scoreboard's wrong.
Yeah,
the marker's down at the 20. The first down's out by the 37.
You're right.
That would be more than 10 where I learned now.
Flat on the right side, wide on the left side. Flat man goes in motion. Another flag here. This is not the start that North Fayette. They called timeout, actually. So early timeout here for North Fayette Valley. We'll take one, too. You listen to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, Find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Wide outs to both sides. Slot on the right side goes in motion once again. Quarterback drops back. And another flag. Illegal procedure. This is a formation that North Fayette Valley did not run in the first half. And they're coming out here trying to. And what they've got is they've got a slot going in motion from right to left. And I don't know if he's the guy that's getting called on that or for somebody else. But something's going on there, Dan. I'm not
Seems
sure
like the players moving forward before the snap, kind of a Canadian football, arena football play.
Wide out to both sides once again here. Same play. Slot in motion, goes in motion, right to left. Quarterback hands off. Now they've got a big hole around the off right tackle. Across the 30, out to the 35. So close to a first down. They're going to be short by 3. So they've been running the slot man with the ball. Even on those plays they've blown dead, it was going to the slot man. And then when they got a play off, they went straight up the gut with that fullback carry. So Massman with that carry.
Mitchell Gibbs, and on the tackle, stopped him a couple of yards before the first down.
So even the penalties that probably helped North Fayette Valley there, getting the Cascade Cougars trained and watching that slot man with the ball. They forgot about the middle guy.
I'm not sure penalties ever help you.
Yeah. 3rd down and 3 from the 35. Motion again by that wingman. Hand off left guard tackle guy. He's going to get stood up and drop. A big old bear hug by Tom Nepper came up and just grabbed him and threw him back and down. So no gain on the play. 4th down and 3 at the 35-yard line of North Fayette Valley. So the Tiger Hawks more than likely will be punting, but in this game you never know.
Well, they've shown punt each time they've gone back. So
deep man for the Cougars at the 35-yard line, punter at the 20. Another nice kick, spiraling kick, going to bounce at the 35 away from the return man, inside the 30, blown dead at the 28. So a great kick there by Zach Massman. So the Cougars get the ball back here with 9:23 to go in our 3rd quarter. No score in this first round Class 2A District 4 competition here.
Ball to 28. Cascade comes out for their first drive to see if they change anything from the first half. Probably don't need to. They ran the ball pretty well, threw the ball pretty well. Just had turnovers on their first 2 possessions.
So wideouts to both sides now for the Cougars, and stepping up under center there, Harris Hoffman, that is. And you got to keep the ball. She handed it off to Lawrence, and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, Dan, the thing is, this year it's a 17-point differential. Every game you can score up to 17 points for those tiebreakers, which is a little bit different than 13. So you got to score a lot of points, basically, if you want to try to win that tiebreaker.
Well, and Wakan seems to be doing that against Beckman tonight, 34-12 in the second quarter. Union shutting out Monticello 27-0 in the first quarter. Union, of course, will be a tough out in the district.
Trips on the left side, wide up on the right side. Quarterback keeper off the right side, wide side of the field. He's got some running room across the 45 to 50, down to the 45 to 40, and still it took 2 players to knock him out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
35-yard run.
Fantastic run. Straight up quarterback keeper there by Harris Hoffman. He ran to the wide side of the field. He had trips to the left side. Single man on the right side. He ran to this side here and picked his way through and outraced a couple of guys. Not very good angles of pursuit there by North Fayette Valley. So here once again.
Another well-designed play.
Trips on the left side. Wide out the short side of the field, right below us, going from our left to our right. Out of the shotgun, quarterback hands off the fullback. Right up the gut, inside the 30 to 25. Alling the far side of the field. Inside the 15 down to the 10. Setting it straight up the gut there after
25-yard run.
Bang, bang, just like that. Then the Cougars knocking on the door.
And a great block that time by Quentin Raker. The offensive lineman knocked his defender down and created the big hole. And it's now 1st and 10.
And this is where it gets interesting again.
It appears the ball's inside the 10, so it's 1st and goal.
Yep, first and goal. They've got 4 cracks at it, barring penalties. Trips on the right side of the field, which is the wide side. Out of the shotgun, wide on the left side. Single back in the backfield. To the left, the quarterback gets the handoff. Inside the 10, down to the 5.
And a good power run. Another wide open hole for the Cascade runner.
So nice carry there.
Nice block that time by Parker Wright, one of the big offensive linemen for Cascade.
So Mitchell Gibbs right up the middle.
Second down now. 5 yards to go for the first score of the game. And this has been an explosive running attack so far for Cascade in the third quarter.
They bit themselves in the foot there several times in that, 2 turnovers in the first half. But here we go. Twins to the left side, wide up to the right side, wing on the right side, single back of the backfield out of the shotgun, and a single back to the right side of the quarterback. And a long count. Very long count. Still counting. Wingman goes to motion from right to left, hand off inside and drop down right behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere going with it. Great penetration there by North Fayette Valley.
And no chance that time to get to the line of scrimmage as Jordan Baumhart came in through the line and dropped the running back for a loss of 1.
He was there right about the time they let go of the ball. The quarterback handed off the ball. Just like that. Hand off the ball, bam, he's down.
So third down and goal now from the 6.
3rd and 6, 6:56 to go in our third quarter.
You would assume it's 2-down territory, though.
Twins to the left and twins to the right. Out of the shotgun, motion man for the right side slot, goes in motion. Slant pass up, man, I'll open. Would have been caught in the end zone, would have been a touchdown, but would have been cut off. Derek Copus with the drop on the slant pass, but good defense there. Good man-to-man defense, so they're trying to hit that pass you often see in the NFL. Wide out on the right side just dives into the end zone. They try to hit him at the knees. And
it was a nice pass by Hoffman.
Very nice.
No way to have that intercepted. It's either a touchdown or an incompletion. So we'll see what they decide to do here on 4th down, ball at the 6-yard line.
4th and 6 for the Cougars. They're not going to give up field position with a field goal, so here we go. Trips on the left side, wide out the right side, single back in the backfield, shotgun. And the snap. Quarterback's going to be a pass. Same play again. Bad up. It's going to be intercepted at the goal line, out to the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30. Big hit and knocks out of bounds. So another interception in the end zone. Jake Burrow for the North Fayette Valley Tiger Hawks.
And he gets it all the way out to the 35-yard line.
So that defense prevails once again for the Tiger Hawks.
8-play, 67-yard drive for Cascade results in a turnover. North Fayette with their second possession now, 6:32 to go in the third quarter. A lot of movement here for a scoreless game.
Quarterback under center, around the right side it goes, and back across the green, coming back inside to the 45. So it kind of looped around and then cut back around the left side. So a nice run there by number 16 for North Fayette Valley, Jake Burrow. So man with the re-interception comes back and makes that run, and it's out to the 46.
And it's almost like two prize fighters now. We're going to see who punches the hardest and who goes down first. Both teams have started to move the ball better here in the third quarter.
Quality game here. Both ends in tight. Slot man on the right side in tight for North Fayette Valley. Quarterback under center with two backs in the backfield. Counterplay off the left guard tackle gap. Out to the 48. Gain of 3.
Nice tackle there by Cascade's number 23, Colby Holmes.
That run by Mac Whalen, that is. And so it's now second down and 8 at the 48. 5:40 to go in our third quarter. No score here from North Fayette Valley High School in West Union. Wide up to the far side of the field, slot on the left side. Wing on the right side in tight, goes in motion. Hand off right fullback, goes across the midfield, inside Cascade territory down to the 47-yard line.
So about a 4-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. And a lot of motion that time by North Fayette, but a typical North Fayette play where they just run it right up the middle and see whose lineman pushes who out of the way.
3rd and 3 at the 48 with 5:05 to go in our third quarter here. Outstanding football game. A lot of offense, but nobody getting in the end zone. This has been far from boring and far from a defensive game as well. Wing on the right side, two backs in the backfield, quarterback under center. Counterplay, or on the far side of the field.
Big hole.
Outside the right guard tackle gap. Scott the first down.
About a 7-yard gain.
Wheelan with the carry. Good for a first down pickup. 7, needed 5. Inside down to the 43 and slow to get up. Wheelan was just a little bit slow. Kind of like a little bit of a rust on the tire there, but he's okay. He's going to shake it off, come back. He's fine.
Well, he's had a lot of touches tonight so far for North Fayette Valley.
So 1st and 10 at the 43 with 4:35 to go in the third quarter. North Fayette Valley, a little bit of motion on their own here. Wing on the left side. 2 backs in the backfield, offset to the right behind the quarterback. Quarterback are going to roll out to pass the right side flats. And he's, come in there. Making a sack, a huge sack. Flying in there trying to get the name of that truck that came up there and made that tackle. I believe it was a blitz there by number 3, Blake Simon, I believe. Came up there and made that big hit, came out of nowhere. So blitz by the free safety, came up, made that stick.
And now puts Fayette in a 2nd and long. They're not that comfortable with long situations. They like to grind and move on the ground. 3:48 to go, and without passes, the quarter's moving quickly.
2nd and 19 for North Fayette Valley. Going to pass again, under pressure, gets in the way. It's up in the air, and they're going to say he was down. When he throws that ball and he's going down, they're going to say he was down. Maybe it was a good thing, but the ball fell incomplete. So he's going to be sacked back at the 40. Another sack. This time it was by Hunter Garrett for the Cougars. So the Cougars send in one guy, then a different guy, and
now it's 3rd and 27.
Going backwards. And so here we go, North Fayette Valley. I don't think you got to play in your playbook for 27.
I think not turning it over probably is in the playbook for this down and
wing on the right side. And a handoff left side across the 45. Stiff arm across the 50. Then diving forward down out to the 48. So they get back inside Cascade territory.
Pick up a 12.
Cut the distance not quite by half. Was 27, and now it's going to be 12. So with 2:56 to go in the 4th down here. And it's just not quite close enough to where you can run a fake here for North Fayette Valley. I suppose you can, but you give up that field
goal.
Or
a 65-yard field goal probably isn't
not doable.
Going to happen.
Not tonight. They've done Florida, but not here.
At 180-mile-an-hour winds, you might get one
that
far. Ball, big North Fayette bounce down close to the goal line. Dives at about the 2.
Ball landed at the 20, and the nose was down and came down and it did that nice little big kick, big bounce, and picked up another 8, and then rolled dead. So, field position, North Fayette Valley here with 2:30 to go in our third quarter with no score.
And we'll see how conservative they become or how open they become here with 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Maquoketa Valley tied with Durant in the third quarter, 14-14.
That's a big game for the Wildcats. That's a big game.
Waterloo West has come back to lead West Dubuque 14-10 at the half.
1st and 10 at the 2. Everybody in tight. Hard count. And North Fayette Valley encroached, and it will be a pickup of 5. Gives Cascade some breathing room.
Anything to get out of standing in your end zone, so nice job by Hoffman that time to induce the penalty. And it'll be 1st and 5.
That's one of those plays where Cascade, it's almost a freebie. Yeah, we'll bark a little bit, and if we can get you to jump, we got a free 5, and we didn't do anything different.
And, of course, if you're on defense, you're saying, man, 2 points would mean a lot here.
Trips on the left side, which is their Cascade going from our right to our left, which is our near side, wide out on the left side. Ball in the far hash mark, out of the shotgun. Hand off to that fullback in the backfield, man. Across the 15, going to be good for a first down, out to the 18-yard line.
So a good 13-yard run there.
Blake Simon with the carry, so it's going to be 1st and 10. Cougars. 2:22 in the third quarter.
Third first down for Cascade here in the third quarter. You'll remember their first drive, they ripped off a couple long runs, 35 and 25 yards, unable to get in the end zone.
Trips on the right side, wide on the left side, out of the shotgun again, back to the left side of the quarterback. With this dropping back to pass, man open across the middle. We can see that wide open. Catches it at the 35, across the 40, the 45, the 50. Angling to the sideline in front of us. Breaks the tackle to the 30, the 25, the 20. the 15, and out of bounds. Wow, let's see that develop. Blake Simon with the run, the wide receiver on the far side of the field, which was the short side. We had trips over here. Simon came across the middle as those trips ran everybody off. They ended through that coverage, and he was wide open across the middle and takes it down. So great run there.
68-yard pass, and he was wide open over the middle, and a lot of room to run after he caught it. So now another red zone try for Cascade here as they're down at the North Fayette Valley 15.
Trips on the left side again, wide out on the right side, out of the shotgun, single back in the backfield. Staying to the left, quarterback keeper off right tackle, short side of the field. Breaks the tackle, then a second, then a third. Knocked out of bounds at the 10.
Good run by Hoffman that time, broke a couple tackles, picked up 5 yards.
Well, these players are probably going both ways for both teams, but this defense for North Fayette Valley has been on the field quite a bit this half.
And they've been doing a lot of chasing. They've had to endure 3 real big plays by Cascade here in the half. A 35-yard play, a 25-yard play, a 68-yard pass. And yet the scoreboard still reads 0-0.
Under center, Harris Hoffman for the Cougars. Twins in the backfield. And off second man throw on the left side, that tackle. Inside the 10, down to the 5.
Should be enough for a first down. 5th first down of the half for Cascade.
And this is where it's always gotten interesting tonight. So here you sit. 1 minute to go in the third period. First down from the 4, and it's goal to go. That's it. Goal to go from the 4.
And Cascade's been here their first drive tonight. Now they've driven down again.
Wishbone out of the net. When they get to this short distance, it's a wishbone. And under center, the quarterback hands off the second man through the right side. He's got the fullback and the second halfback to lead him, and they stick him up and drop him at the 3. So maybe he picks up a yard on the play. Oh, we're going to be back at the 4. So it's second down, no gain. A lot of lead blockers out of that wishbone. That's what they're using. You got a fullback up there, and you got another halfback. But maybe now you got to come up that wishback, that wishbone. You run a little bit of a counterplay or something a little bit different because that's what they've been doing here.
And I think they'll probably have to do it in the fourth quarter as the Cascade team runs to the sideline. So we'll head to the fourth quarter scoreless in West Union.
Take a break and come right back. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936. Online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And 4 to go for the Cougars. Out of the shotgun. Pass down left side. Quarter pass going to be caught in the end zone. It is good. And it is a touchdown. They threw it away from the defender to the post in the corner. And that completion caught by John Supel, 6'3", 175-pound senior. 6'3".
Second touchdown of the year.
At 6'3", he had an advantage, but didn't need it. He threw it over his shoulder beautifully. So a great pass and reception.
I heard his average. He was averaging about 39 yards per reception.
Ouch. Yeah, that'll hurt. I think he'd take it.
He'll take it, though.
Point after attempt up and good for the Cougars.
11:54 to go in the fourth quarter, and we have a crooked number on the scoreboard.
7-0 with 11:54. Yeah, just underway here. Wow, yeah, that was a play that I don't think North Fayette anticipated, but because Cascade had been trying to pound it and pound it and pound it, didn't get anything done here, and they actually got picked off twice in the end zone, and that time that was passed. Nobody could have caught it except for Footbal, and that was beautiful toss down to the corner. So here we go. North Fayette Valley finds themselves in familiar territory, being behind as they've lost their first two contests of the year. That's something that means they're not going to be shook by it. So I'm just going to sit back and play some football and see if they can get on the scoreboard here.
Well, this is as close as they've been, and even more impressive, now you have Cascade with 11 quarters in a row of not allowing a team into the end zone.
It's impressive, yeah. Even a non-district game, if you got a lot of points on the board, you sometimes put your subs in, and they peel off some points. But no, nobody scored on the Cougars this year so far. That's an impressive stat.
I'm pretty sure you don't lose if you don't let the other team score.
That was always a good philosophy. Burling with a nice deep kick, back to the 5. Middle return out to the 10, the 15, the 20, 25. So return of 20 there for North Fayette Valley.
Now some urgency for North Fayette Valley as they find themselves trailing on the board.
And it seems to me that North Fayette Valley has been able to move the ball fairly well between the 20s. But you get inside that red zone and then things tighten up there.
Well, Cascade's just had a tremendous offense tonight. Despite only scoring 7 points, they've been impressive on the ground, been impressive on the air, and they lead 7-0 now.
Single back in the backfield. Slide goes in motion from right to left. Quarterback drops back to pass. The slant pass is going to be intercepted. No, incomplete. Almost coming up with that pick six there with Derek Copus. Almost. And it falls incomplete. And hobbling off the field there for North Fayette Valley on the far side. Oh, Jace Burrow. Big tailback, hobbled off the field that time. I don't know if they're going to look at him or not, but came under his own power. But they're taking a look at him. Trainer is right now. He's down on one knee. Something's not good for him. Yeah, he's down. I don't know. Wide out on the left side, wing inside on the right side. Two backs to the backfield. Quarterback under center for North Fayette Valley. And off inside, off left guard tackle gap. Nowhere to go. The Cascade came up, makes a stop at the 27. So
now 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 at the 27 with 11:28 to go in the contest.
And again, not a comfortable down and distance for North Fayette Valley.
No, it's been a this is a much different team than what I've seen before. I've had a couple of nephews that played for this team. One's still on the team, and this is a much different team. And pass play here down the left side. Man is open. Comes back and makes the catch. No, good defense there. Fair defenders come up and make the knockaway. Intended receiver there was Lucas Olson, and I believe knocking the ball down was Derek Copus. And right there beside him was Blake Simon. So
ball wasn't there too long.
4th and 8. 4th and 8 from the 28. To go in the 4th quarter. Here from North Fayette Valley High School, 7-0 to score here. Cougars just scoring on their last possession. So the punter standing with his heels at the 15. Deep man for the returner for the Cougars. At the 40. Ball's going to bounce away from him, and it will roll dead at the 36. So a nice punt. Again, the Cougars, though, up by 7. Now they can take their time, work the clock off, and if they don't get into the end zone, not a big deal, because as long as they don't give up field position, they're going to be sitting pretty here with the 10:53 to go in the game.
Cascade 2 possessions in the second half. They've gained 155 yards on 15 plays. Dominant here in the second half, had the ball 2 times and have been successful both times, marching it inside the 10. The second time they got it in the end zone.
So here we go. 5-man front once again. Everybody in tight, wing in tight, and the out of the I formation. Haven't seen much of that. tailback gets the ball down to the inside the 40, pick up a 5 on the play. So that's just a straight up high formation. Maybe it's just that's what they want to do. Nothing fancy now. Don't spread it out. You eat the clock up. Nice long sustained drive here, up by 7.
And Cascade's been proficient both on both sides of the ball. It's surprising they're only ahead by 7, really.
Yeah, it is. It is surprising. And that comes back to how well is that defense playing for North Fayette Valley, in the red zone. They're doing a great job.
But Cascade's offense has just been outstanding here in the second half.
It has been. Handoff fullback, big off left side, across the 50, down to the 45, down to be tackled at the 43. So a hard run there once again by Lawrence. That's Austin Lawrence.
16-yard gain.
6'1", 215-pound senior. The Cougars have got some size out there. That's something that a lot of teams don't have. They got some size. They've got some quickness. And they've got a proficient defense as well.
6th first down of the half for Cascade.
Wing on the right side, out of the shotgun, single back in the backfield, next to the quarterback. 9:48 to go. They're going to hand quarterback up right up the middle.
Another good run.
First, close to a first down, but not quite. They're going to mark it off here. At the 37, that is, actually. So 2nd and 4 with 9:30 to go. No reason to pass. You're up by 7. You got a great defense. Keep it on the ground, right? Unless you got that open touchdown play. Well, get up and scores. And
they just have to control the ball. Yeah. They've done that really well.
You get up by 2 scores, though. It's the way that defense is. It's even a field goal would seal the game up here. And the Cougars are going to call timeout with 9:10 to go in the contest, leading by 7 here. We'll take a break and come right back. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Your home for the best high school sports coverage in Eastern Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Wing on the right side, pass across the middle, nobody deep. Going to be caught at the 10, the 15, the 5. Touchdown, Cascade Cougars. And that should just about do it with that defense. That is a great reception right up the middle, just blasted away. Logan Otting outraced everybody, straight up the gut, right through the defense, and a man down in the end zone for North Fayette Valley. Man that was covering him at the time. You can see that these that's an exciting play. That is with 9 minutes to go and not having given up a point all year long. That's a big one right there.
63-yard drive on 4 plays, capped by the 38-yard pass. A lot of big plays for Cascade here in the second half. It's turned into 2 touchdown passes.
Yeah, let's see here. Next week, what's happening with the Cougars? Walk-on will be at Cascade, and as well as in that District 4 2A, Union will be at Owine. North Fayette Valley will travel to Monticello, and Columbus will be at Beckman Catholic. So more big games continue next week.
Well, that Waukon Cascade game should be the game of the week, probably not only in Eastern Iowa, but in the state. That'll be just 2 outstanding teams colliding in Cascade next Friday.
Yeah, and I would say the third one right now, based on the scores we're getting tonight, Union might be that third team that might be one of those top echelon teams other than Beckman, Beckman getting beat by Waukon, but one game doesn't mean anything as well. You don't want to lose that second one. You lose one, you're okay, but you lose that second one, and it gets kind of dicey. So 9:04 to go. Point after attempt will be kicked here for the Cougars, and that'll be Harris Hoffman. And so, kind of slow. They got the player off the field. Kind of slow delay there with that injury. And
now you want to be careful. You don't know what's hurt.
Exactly. And that kick up, and that is going to be no good. Well, that makes it interesting. If North Fayette Valley can get on the scoreboard quickly, then a point after attempt could win it for them with another touchdown. 9:04 to go in the contest.
Really, the only mistake Cascade's made in the second half.
Right.
Their offense has just been proficiently good, both in the air and on the ground.
More Class 2A district contests next week. Anamosa at Mediapolis, Comanche at Williamsburg, and Mount Vernon at Mid-Prairie Wellman, West Liberty at Northeast Goose Lake. That's, of course, Class 2A District 5. We follow both of those on KMCH. And so the Cougars will be back on the defensive end of things, which has been looking pretty good here for them. And so kicking off again from right to right left will be Luke Bertling. And you can see these North Fayette Valley guys, a few of them got their hands on their hips. I playing quite a bit. Some of these guys probably going both ways.
And it's been a pretty frustrating start of the season for them.
Yeah, it has been. Something that they're not used to. Nice high, deep kick straight down the middle inside the 5. Caught at the 3. Out to the 10, the 15, and the 20. Still fighting his way, so a return of about 15 on the play. 8:58 to go in the contest. Up 7-0, Cascade Cougars. District 5 Class 4A next week. Cedar Falls at Western Dubuque. Cedar Rapids Kennedy at Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Marshalltown at Waterloo West. Mason City at Urbandale. And Waterloo East at Dubuque Hempstead.
Of course, they're going tonight. Des Moines Valley and Dowling square off.
Hand off inside. Cuts around the right side, then back across range to the left side. Nearly busted open. Out to close to the 35-yard line. Good for a first down.
15-yard gain.
So there's still some fight left in these Tiger Hawks.
First down for North Fayette, their first one.
Is Lucas Olson
in the fourth quarter.
8:46 and counting, though. Slot on the left side, 3 backs to the backfield, off to the, actually a shotgun with back on both sides of the quarterback. Quarterback hands it out, going to be a keeper, but back side it goes, the short side of the field. He's going to get dropped at the line of scrimmage. And so that's no gain on the play. And every time you run the ball and don't pick up a first down, you're eating off valuable time when you're down by 2 scores. Ball on the far hash mark. 2nd and 10 at the 33. 8:15 to go in our contest.
East Buchanan now ahead of North Lynn, 28-6 in the fourth quarter.
Wide outs to both sides. Slot on the right side, out of the shotgun. Single back in the backfield, side to left of the quarterback. 6-man front for the Cougars off the right guard, or actually right tackle. See the tackle in the end on the wide side of the field. Another nice run there.
And that was more of a traditional North Fayette Valley play where they give the ball to the running back. He runs outside, waits for his blockers, picks his hole, and turns it upfield. Picked up 7 there. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Xander Britt with the carry. Ball near the right side hash mark, short side of the field here. Twins on the right side, the short side again. Win on the left side. Shotgun out of the quarterback. Quarterback hands the ball to the left side, and then fighting away the wide side of the field away from us near the sideline of the North Fayette Valley Tigers. And good for a first down.
Should be good enough. It's pretty close. Ball on the other side of the field from where the markers are. Now they're gonna do a measurement.
Jake Burrow with the carry turned his way around on that wide side of the field. And the chain gang on this side of the ball, within 5 yards of the far sideline, so they are going to run it. Let's take a look. Class 3A next week. Of course, West Delaware in District 4 will be at Center Point, Urbana. Waller Catholic will be at Marion, and Macocota will be at Clear Creek Amana. In Class 3A District 3, Decorah will be at Benton Community. South Tama will be at Independence. Waverly Shell Rock will be at Vinton Shellsburg. And Charles City will be hosting Xavier of Cedar Rapids.
So 7:21 to go here.
Yeah, you know, in North Fayette Valley, you really can't afford now to run the ball. You know, but that's what they've been doing, and they've got to use that passing game that they had before. But
well, I assume that Cascade defense is happy with them running the ball.
Absolutely. Two receivers on the right side in tight. Quarterback is going to hand out to the back of the backfield, down to 40, across the 45, close to 50. So I'll pick up about 5 on the play. So
now under 7.
At the 49, and North Fayette Valley, I believe, has their timeouts left. Don't believe they've used up any.
Not in this half.
Twins on the left side, two backs in the backfield, and both sides of the quarterback out of the shotgun. 6-man front for the Cougars. And halfback who steps to the left side, gets across the 50, but he needed to get down to the 48, so it's going to 3rd down and 3.
Obviously, 4-down territory. Probably any place on the field at this point for North Fayette.
That 50-yard line is nice white line, but then they've got a couple powder blue stripes on both sides of it. Ball sitting on the left powder blue, tip of it now at the 50, right in the middle here. Slot on the right side, wing on the left side out of the shotgun. Quarterback hands off to the back of the backfield on the left side, short side of the field. Got the 1st down to the 44-yard line. A pickup of 6 there for North Fayette Valley. So the Tiger Hawks still stay in business with 5:54 to go in the contest.
3rd first down on this drive.
And even with the score, you know, Dan, the rules have changed slightly for those onside kicks, which makes it even tougher. Slot on the right side, wing on the left side, again out of the shotgun, single back to the right side of the quarterback. And the quarterback hands off again to the short side of the field, stiff-arming Massman, and fights his way forward, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It's now 2nd down and 10.
Clock now at 5.5. As North Fayette mounting a good drive, but now they're also going against the clock as well as this tough Cougar defense.
Chase Burrow actually with the carry, 6'2", running back. They've got some tall players as well, some good size there. 5:13 in the 4th quarter. Cascade Cougars up 13-0. All the scoring coming in the 4th quarter. Wide out on the left side, 2 men in tight on the right side. Both eligible receivers. Single back in the backfield, gets the handoff. Cuts his way through, and ball squirts up for the grabs, and I think a Tiger Hawk fell on it. Trying to get as much as he could out of that run.
It'll be about a 9-yard gain, I think.
And so a man behind him picks it up, and it's going to be just short of the 1st down. 3rd down and 1 at the 34. 3rd and 1 at the 34 in the 4th quarter. 4-3-2-1 remains on the clock. Wide up left side, ball between the hash marks, slot on the right side. Now we got a double slot. Double slot formation for the Tiger Hawks. Shotgun single back to the right side of the quarterback. And we're going to have a timeout for the Cougars. And with that, we'll take 1-2. 4:17 to go in the 4th. Cascade up 13-0. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your new West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Quarterback keeper up the gut there by North Fayette Valley, and Cascade Cougars prevail. Nowhere to go with it, and it's still 4th down and less than a yard. So Brock Hovden with the carry. Couldn't get it done there as the Cougars pinched in tight and solid wall of white. And now it's 4th down and a short yard. Ball sits at the 34. 3:43 to go in the 4th. 13-0 the score. This is it here. Two backs behind the tackle's left side, and Cascade jumped. That could have been the play of the game right there had they made the stop, but they didn't. Gave North Fayette Valley some breathing room. Slight, ever so slight, but yet a veteran coaching staff across the way, North Fayette Valley.
Well, it was a group effort. There was probably 5 Cascade Cougars offside. Of course, they only get 5 yards. And then first down, it's their 4th first down of the drive.
3:23 now. Slot on the left side. Quarterback under center. Drops back to pass. Man caught, catches the ball at the 20, and knocked away. No, it's knocked out of bounds. He was about ready to pull it in, and it got hit behind. Couldn't see who the name of that guy was, but came up and he hit driving away from us.
Good defensive play.
Yeah, it looked like Austin Koch was going to come up and just wheel that in and pick up some big yardage, and a first down, came up and make the big hit. 2nd down and 10 now at the 29. Clock stops with 3:14 to go. We've got a double slot formation here. Quarterback in the backfield. Hand off. Right side it goes. Inside the 25. Back to the 20. Good for a first down. Down to the 16. So a nice run there by the Tigerhawks.
And another first down. They started this drive on the 20.
Jake Burrow. 2nd down and 10. Hustling to the line quickly. Wide outs to both sides. Slot on the left side in tight. Shotgun. Half back to the right side. Gets the ball from the quarterback. On the left side he goes. On his feet inside the 15. Down to the 10. Close to another first down. Burrow with the carry.
About an 8-yard gain the way it looks where they're marking it.
2:42 now. And counting. North Fayette Valley could make this real interesting here at the 10-yard line.
15th play on this drive coming up right here.
Slot on the left side, wing and tight on the right side. Out of the shotgun again. Slot man goes in motion from left to right, and a flag in the backfield. And that didn't go anywhere anyway. So that's got to be that illegal procedure again. No, what did they call? I think they called something about the motion man. I'm not sure. I don't think he was running parallel to the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure what that was.
It was an odd signal from the referee. It looked like an elbowing signal, which I don't think is a penalty in football.
No, I think it might have been that motion man not running parallel to the line of the field. I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen that play. Man down on the field for the North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks.
Regardless, it's a 5-yard penalty.
Class 1A District 4 next week. Edgewood Colesburg at Elburnett. Lisbon travels to North Lynn. Starman at Postville. Now the Stars did forfeit this week to Lisbon due to injury. So it remains to be seen. I know the Stars are planning on playing next week. And then Wapsie Valley will be at East Buchanan. That's a big one, too.
I think the Starmont team had less than 20 players available when they started the season, so any amount of injuries would put them to a number that would lead to the fourth.
It comes down to that junior class of theirs. They only got 10 guys. I think they only have 10 players, 10 males in that class to begin with. And, that just takes you down right there. I've seen classes like that before where either the girls or the guys dominated a class as far as a 2-to-1 ratio. It's just, you flip coins, and some years it's that way. It doesn't happen that often, but sometimes it does. Injured man helped off the field for North Fayette Valley. That was Dylan Mugler. So here we go. It's 2nd down and 7 at the 15. 2:14 to go in the contest. Slot on the left side, 2 backs in the backfield, and inside on the right for North Fayette Valley. Dropping back to pass, pumps once, rolls to the left side flat. Near the end zone, man falls down, and ball goes out of bounds. It would have been interesting if he could have kept on his feet, but he didn't, and then goes out of bounds. And the Cascade defender over there couldn't have caught it anyway. Stop the clock at 1:58.
Closer almost to a pick than a reception. So 3rd and 7 now. Again, uncomfortable down and distance for North Fayette. Almost have to throw the ball, although it's 2-down territory.
So here we go at the 16. Wing inside on the right, 2 backs in the back, quarterback under center, 5-man front. Bubble on the handoff. Kind of fumbled it. He didn't fumble it, but he bobbled it like a magician juggling a ball. But there was only one ball in the backfield, and that stopped any momentum he had. It's going to be for a loss. Ball now. It's 4th down. Game on the line here. 4th down. This is it. With 1:37 to go. It's 4th down and 11. North Fayette Valley has to get inside the 10-yard line. They're at the 12. So here, this is it. Quarterback under center, wing inside on the right side, goes in motion. And our quarterback is going to be a pass play, man open. It's going to be caught at the 10, inside the 5, and he's good for a 1st down. So the Tiger Hawks keep things interesting here. That was to Lance Butekoffer. A reception for Butekoffer, Jr., 6'3", 185 pounds. Butekoffer with a fantastic catch there in the backfield once again. I think he's probably in for that injured player. Hand off inside, cutting back across the grain, down goal to go. And inside, now it's going to be down to about the 1-yard line. That was Jake Burrow. And so timeout, North Fayette Valley with 52 seconds to go, trailing by 13-0. Ball sits to the 1. We'll take a break and come right back. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM KMCH.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Welcome back here. This has been an interesting ball game. Every aspect has been of it. And now North Fayette Valley, with 52 seconds to go, it's 2nd, and the ball sits at the 1-yard line. So we got everybody in tight. Man goes in motion from right to left, hand up to pull back inside. Does he get in? Touchdown, North Fayette Valley. So a simple dive to the fullback, right up the gut. Very, very quick play. And so they're down. They've got on the scoreboard. First time that Cascade has been scored on this year.
And it was a 20-play, 80-yard drive. It took from the 9:01 mark to the 48-second mark. So 8 minutes and 13 seconds on the drive for North Fayette to get on the board.
Near perfection there, that drive was, and that's what it took to score on the Cascade Cougars. Again, so many turnovers in the first half for both teams. So here we go. Going up for the 2-point conversion. Motion. Hand off inside. Quarterback keeper. No, he tucks it away, and he's not going anywhere. He gets bounced back. That one was not going to happen. So our score stands 13-6 with 48 seconds to go in the contest.
And the onside kick. More likely than a storm in Florida.
That's right.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Coming up next.
Probability here. Yeah. Now they have taken away the kick where you kick it directly down on the ground where it kind of pops up because they're saying they're trying to take away from the injuries on that. So that's something that some teams used to use in their arsenal. Now, you can't kick the ball down, kind of a kangaroo kick where it kind of takes a big hop and then a shorter one, but you can't do that hard kick down where it just goes straight up in the air. So it'd be interesting to see here. So much is about safety that, they're really looking at a lot of things here. And, of course, North Fayette Valley, they're going to go for that onside. There's no way that they can possibly kick the ball away. You're down.
No, they don't have enough timeouts. They don't have enough offense, and Cascade's offense has been too good. So it's an obvious onside kick, and the hands team will be in for Cascade, and we'll see if North Fayette Valley can generate a bobble here.
Off the foot of Matt Massman. Let's see, how's he got that ball set up? He's got it set up on the side. That's not end over end. He's got it laying with the, looks like the seams, the threads almost parallel to the board. Here we go, kick from his right to our left. And here it is. Kick one up, it bobbles up, man catches, he drops down. So it ricocheted off a front lineman, just like North Fayette Valley wanted it to do. And then it ricocheted back so hard right into the hands of a defensive, or the second man up, that second tier, who fell on it immediately. So I think it was Blake Simon who fell on the ball and dropped down. So 46 seconds to go. Now North Fayette Valley should have 2 timeouts left with 46 seconds to go. Mathematically, I don't know.
That would be 3 kneel downs would be the division on that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen here. So I think North Fayette Valley is going to fall 0-3, and Cascade is going to come away with a extremely hard-fought victory over a very good team. A team that is going to beat some people this year. And they do take 2 in the district. So I don't know how good Waukon is, but they handled Beckman easily tonight. But you got to think that that's a very good team. And
Union will be a very good team.
Union, too. So,
and, of course, Waukon goes to Cascade next week. That'll be a dandy.
Yeah, so that is going to be an interesting. That's going to be doing it here. And that does about do it. And that will be the last game of that last play of the game. And so the Cascade Cougars with a 13-0 win over North Fayette Valley here in West Union.
13-6.
Or 13-6, that is, yeah. 13-6. Well, Dan, any comments here? It's probably flow past midnight to back, the time people listen to this on the tape.
Certainly Cascade's offense stymied themselves with turnovers in the first half, but they came out and were explosive in the second half. As good as their defense is, their offense showed a lot of big play capability in the second half, and that's what let them get away with the 13-6 win tonight.
And let's take a look here one more time. On the road next week, Anamosa will be at Mediapolis, Comanche at Williamsburg, Mount Vernon at Mid-Prairie, Edgewood, Colesburg at Alburnett, Lisbon at North Lynn, Starmont at Postville, Wapsie Valley at East Buchanan, Macocata at Clear Creek, Amana, Waller Catholic at Marion, West Delaware at Center Point, Urbana, Columbus Catholic at Beckman, North Fayette at Monticello, at North Fayette Valley at Monticello, Union at Owine, Waukon at Western Dubuque, Decorah at Benton, South Tama at Independence, Waverly Shellrock at Benton Shellsburg, Xavier at Charles City, Cedar Falls at Western Dubuque, Cedar Rapids Kennedy at Cedar Rapids Jefferson, Marshalltown at Waterloo West, Wason City at Urbandale, and Waterloo East at Dubuque Hempstead. Well, Dan, beautiful night for football. Outstanding football game in front of us. And a great night. So
glad to be here, guy. Glad to do the game with you. It was pretty exciting, beautiful weather on a beautiful field, and a good result for Cascade, who remains undefeated early in the year.
So for Dan McLean, this is Kevin Schuckman. Good night, everybody, and thanks for listening. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
The area online and playback high school football game of the week has been brought to you by the KMCH Sports Boosters. Sports Director of KMCH is John Swisher. Station Owner Jim Koloff. Station Manager Jackie Coates. Program Director Mike Johnson. Sales Coordinator Rhonda Menson. For more information about KMCH Sports, check out our website at kmch.com or email John at sports@kmch.com. This has been a local sports presentation of Delaware County Broadcasting. KMCH Radio, Manchester, Iowa.